swear they never really understand me. I need a comment like I need a Grammy. She laced the flow with her designer panties. Yeah, we eating plenty, check the pantry. From the sound waves to the rebel lines, from the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eat you ends with these new beginnings. Yet the sign a major for the bankroll, but thank the Lord that it doesn't penitentiary.
Alright guys, so let me know if this sounds familiar. Alright, so you're killing in the gym, you're crushing all your goals, so you're just hitting PRs left and right, you're getting stronger, maybe you're building more muscle, or maybe even burning that excess fat that you've been wanting to burn off, and you're just crushing it in the gym and you're fired up to go every single day. But then all of a sudden life happens, and you know, maybe your job becomes very stressful, or maybe your relationship goes bad, or even something financially, you know, goes wrong, and it's just making it hard for you to get up and go to the gym every day, and you start to notice you're losing your motivation. So that's what today's video is all about. I want to give you my top tips on how to stay motivated when it comes to the gym. So these tips have helped me throughout the years, and hopefully they will help you as well. But today we have a chest and back workout, so I want to show you guys that, and also I will put the full workout in the description, so if you want to try it out, feel free to try it out, and yeah, let's get into it.
Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away. I'ma put $1 billion on light away. Told the devil catch up that nigga mayonnaise. Just give me
So
the
for the
fat
first tip is to get a gym partner. So by having a gym partner, this is for one going to keep you accountable. So for me, like, I know that I don't need to miss a workout because I could potentially let my gym partner, you know, down. He may need a spot that day. We may have like a heavy leg session or a heavy bench session, and he's going to need a spot. Or maybe he's just not feeling that day, and it's a weight that he knows he can do, but he just psychs himself out. That's where I come in, or vice versa, and just like, come on man, you got this. Just some extra words of encouragement. And also I'd recommend getting somebody that's like-minded as you. So if your goal is to just kill it in the gym, build as much muscle as possible, get as strong as possible, find somebody who has the same goals as you. For one, if they come in ready to kill a workout, you're just going to feed off each other's energy. So it's all about the energy and the vibes. So if, you know, he's ready to kill a workout, that's just going to pump me up and get me ready to kill a workout. So for tip number one is get a gym partner.
I'ma put $1 billion on light away. Told the devil catch up that nigga mayonnaise.
Alright guys, so for tip number two on how to stay motivated in the gym is switch up your routine. So for the longest time I was in the same routine. I was only working out 3 to 4 days per week, and after a while I got bored with it. I just felt like I wasn't making as much progress as I should, and I just wasn't motivated to go and work out every day. So what I did instead was decide to challenge myself. So by challenging myself, that really put more pressure on me to stay motivated and get up every single day. So what I did was go from a 4-day workout split to a 6-day workout split, and it was pretty tough at first, but I've made a lot more progress and have stayed a lot more motivated in the gym from doing that. So that's tip number two.
Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away. I'ma put $1 billion on light away. Told the devil catch up that nigga mayonnaise. Just give me the fat pockets and the fat estates. Let the smoke go in the air and let it fade away. I'ma put $1 billion on light away. Told the devil catch up that nigga mayonnaise.
So workout is complete. Remember, I'm gonna put the full workout, all sets and reps, in the description, so if you want to try it out for yourself, it'll be there in the description. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram It's at it's at Zach Sims Fitness. So Zach Sims Fitness, no space. I actually just changed my username, but be sure to follow me on Instagram. I post like swipe workouts, so if you ever need a good workout routine, you can just go on Instagram, give me a follow, and I post at least 3 or 4 times per week. But I'm about to head back to the house, make a post-workout meal, and then I'm gonna give you the next tip on how to stay motivated in the gym. Alright guys, so for my post-workout meal, what I'm gonna do is 2 Greek yogurts, and then 2 of these little cuties, these little oranges. And I was gonna cook something, but honestly, I don't feel like cooking because I don't want to dirty any dishes. And I was gonna make a protein shake, and I'm actually out of protein. So what I'm gonna do is just eat this little snack real quick, and then probably stop by the store and get a Core Power, one of those little protein shakes. And it's just more convenient because me and Haley are actually about to head to town. We have a few things we need to do today. But before we do that, I want to get into the next tip I have for you when it comes to staying motivated in the gym, and that is going to be taking progress pictures. So one mistake that I made when I first started out was I was too ashamed of my body. I was always either too fat or too chubby or too skinny. I never wanted to take a picture of myself. Even if you're in a place right now where you're not, proud of your physique or whatever, take progress pictures, because if you stick with it, if you start now and you're taking pictures, you'll be surprised at how much change you can make. And so if you don't document your progress and you just let the months, maybe even years go by, and you have nothing to look back at, it's easy to feel like you're not making any progress because you really don't notice the progress you make. So by taking pictures, you actually see the difference. So for instance, my physique right now, I'm currently at 171 pounds, and my physique now at 171 pounds compared to last year when I was 171 is totally different. Like my body composition and everything, I just have more muscle mass, I'm leaner, and I'm also a lot stronger in the gym. So by me documenting that, at one point I just felt like I wasn't making any progress, and I was just looking at myself in the mirror every day and not really noticing the difference. When I took 2 pictures and put them side by side, the difference was insane. So be sure to document everything, even if you're like really self-conscious about your body. Like I've struggled with body image issues, I guess you would say. I was always ashamed of being too skinny or if I was chubby, so I would never take any pictures, and I really regret that. So if you're watching this now, take pictures, and even if you're not comfortable with yourself, just be proud of where you're at now, and then you're gonna be amazed at how you look a few months or maybe years down the road. So take progress pictures and document everything. We stopped by the store. I got a Core Power. I got the Elite 42, so 42 grams of protein. And like I mentioned in my last video, the macros in this is pretty good. But me and Haley are heading to Auburn, and what we're gonna do, so I have 3 cameras right now and only use like 1 or 2 of them. So there's one camera that just sits in my bag and does not get used whatsoever, and it's not a bad camera. It's a really good camera, but it's just sitting in my bag collecting dust. So I want to go to the camera store and try to sell it, or maybe even trade it in and get a better vlogging camera. And then also we got to go to Jewelers because before me and Haley got married, we waited to the last minute to get my ring before the wedding, and the ring that I ended up getting was too big. And I had the issue, like I was at work one day and I was throwing some stuff in the dumpster and my ring flew off, and I had to spend like 30 minutes dumpster diving trying to find my ring, but luckily it didn't fall to the bottom and I got it. So we got one made, and I got to bring my old one back and get the new one, the one that fits. And then also her ring, the diamond fell out of it. So we've been having a rough time with our wedding rings. And what I recommend is always get insurance, especially on like big stuff. Like if you can't just buy it outright to replace it, definitely get insurance on it. Like going on today, and then we're gonna go get something to eat.
Tell me how to drop.
Alright guys, so we just got the camera sold, so like I said, it was just sitting in my bag and I wasn't using it at all, and I figured to go ahead and sell it just to get a little extra cash, and then somebody else can get that camera and get more use out of it than me. So it's not getting any use just sitting in my bag, so hopefully somebody can buy it and have as much fun with it as I did. But now we're about to go get our rings and then we may go get something to eat. But I was thinking of another tip to stay motivated in the gym, and this is something that helped me. So normally I would program my own workout routine or structure it myself, but what tends to happen is when you do that, you sometimes go easy on yourself. So one thing I did was invest into somebody who I knew would make a good program for me, and I ran Scott Herman's push-pull-leg program. You can check out my previous video where I talked about it, and I did one of the leg workouts from it. But now I'm running like a power building program, and it just takes that pressure of you trying to figure out what all you want to work on and kind of let somebody else worry about it, and then that guesswork out and let somebody else do it. And that's been a huge help for me. And also, if you spend that money on the program, you're more than likely going to stick with it, because if you just buy a program and you don't use it, that's just a waste of money. So I would recommend investing in somebody who can make you a good program. Alright, so me and Haley got our rings fixed, and this is what we got for lunch. I got Famous Walk and she got Teriyaki Express. So we're gonna see which one's better. I think mine's better, but
Team Teriyaki.
see, they just loaded me up, so I don't know what the calories is on this or the macros. I'm gonna try to figure out later, but I'm sure it's not good. But good thing we're bulking, so yeah, we'll put that in later. Watch it. Alright, so the final verdict on which one was better. What was it? Famous Walk
And Teriyaki Express.
and Teriyaki Express. Essentially, they're the same thing, and they don't taste any different. But mine was better just because I got more protein in mine. What'd you get? But also got a 3D because I'm starting to get tired. I need some caffeine. But now, what are we gonna do, Haley?
I don't know where we parked.
So anyway, we don't even know where we parked. The macros on that meal was probably awful. Like, I'm ashamed to even put it in my Fitness Pal, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
We're going to the car place to buy me a new car.
Luckily, this wasn't a full day of eating because I just probably screwed my macros. But it's okay. It's bulking season. We have about 7 more weeks until we start cutting, so I'm just gonna enjoy myself. But I guess we're about to find a quiet place to give you the last tip on how to stay motivated in the gym. Alright guys, so for the final tip of how to stay motivated in the gym is, one thing I want you guys to understand is motivation comes and goes. Like, I'm not always motivated to go to the gym every single day, and a lot of people, they ask me, they say, Zach, how do you stay motivated and how do you go 6 days a week and not miss a day? And I've been working out for 7 or 8 years, and I've never missed more than a week of training. I've never took more than a week off, and it's not the reason why. So I'm pretty passionate about fitness, and I had a goal, and I know in order to reach that goal I have to put in that work. So it just doesn't make sense for me to kind of yo-yo with my schedule and kill it 1 week, the next week fall off. You're not going to make progress that way. So one thing that's really kept me in the gym and allowed me to make so much progress is consistency and, you know, dedication to working out. So I set a goal, and I set a goal and I said I want to improve my physique, I want to look better, I want to feel better, and I just made that a habit. So getting up every day and working out, I just made that a habit, and after a while I just stopped thinking about it. It's just a part of my day now. It's something that I have to do, and that's really like with anything. So take this YouTube channel for example. Right now, you know, I've been doing YouTube for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, whatever it may be, and you know, I haven't made the progress that I want. And I know that sometimes progress doesn't come as quickly as we'd like, but I know that I still have to be consistent. I still have to dedicate myself and put that work in if I want to be where I want to be. You know, eventually I want to help, you know, hundreds of thousands of people here on YouTube, and I know if I quit that I'll never reach that goal. So it's all about setting a goal, staying, you know, consistent, and, you know, dedicating yourself to whatever it has to be to get better. So you may be a musician, you may be a photographer, you may be trying to start a YouTube channel or trying to start a business. If you want to be successful and you want to see progress, you have to work every single day, even if it's a small step, even if it's something, you know, minor. If that can bring you just 1% closer to getting to your goal, then that's a win. So that's how I like to look at it. Just do something every single day that's going to help you progress, so where you can, there's always ways to progress and get better. So that's the final tip I have for you guys. Just understand that motivation will come and go, but it's the consistency and dedication that's going to allow you to become successful, and that's with anything in life, not just the gym, but, you know, anything. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully I didn't rant too much on this last tip. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and also comment down below, say what's up, and if you have any video ideas, you can comment that down below as well. But yeah, I'm about to leave. So I'm filming this last part in this like secluded part, so I need to get out of here, but I'll catch you guys in the next video.